Hey everyone, today I want to talk about the two graphic novels that I read this month. The first one being French Milk by Lucy Knisley, and this essentially was an illustrated journal of the 6-week trip that she took with her mother to Paris. And I must say the first thing that I thought of when reading this book was how much I want to start my own illustrated journal. And I'm not creative or artistic or anything at all, but it just seemed like a lot of fun, so I felt very inspired by that. And I thought this was a really interesting way to capture a trip or even kind of the day-to-day life of a person. Now I'll show you a little bit of the illustrations. There's some pictures in there, like it's in photographs, as well as her own drawings, which tend to kind of have a comic book style to them. She doesn't try to be overly realistic. Now going into this, I expected this graphic novel just to have a little bit of an overarching story built into it, but I did feel that it's very episodic. It really goes day by day, saying I ate this, I bought this, we went here, I felt like this. And as a journal that makes sense because she would be of course writing day to day, and she's very honest in her writing, which is nice. She talks about a day where I think she had PMS and didn't feel great, and even the honesty, which I think a lot of people don't want to admit, that you can be in this beautiful place like Paris and you can still be missing your boyfriend. So I found it a very interesting read. For me, it was about 3 stars out of 5. I didn't love it, but it was really sweet, and like I said, I feel like starting my own illustrated journal even though I'm not artistic at all. And the second book I want to talk about is also by Lucy Knisley, and this one I believe just came out this year, and that is Relish, My Life in the Kitchen. And this one I absolutely loved. Essentially, Relish is a book that talks about the love of cooking and of course the love of eating. And is all told to this beautifully, adorably drawn comic book style. I love that it's all in color. I just find it really attractive, and this is a book that I would go back to absolutely. Between each chapter there are all sorts of recipes, and they're all drawn, which I thought was just a fantastic way. Sometimes it's really nice just to see the pictures of how you put something together. And in terms of approachability, I found that the recipes that she included used very normal ingredients. I recognized all of it, which was a good thing. And they just seemed really easy to try and just really delicious. Right at the beginning, there's a recipe for how to make chai tea on the stovetop, and I was absolutely sold because that's one of my favorite drinks, and I didn't know you could make that from scratch. I mean, I'm sure it's easier to get the bags, but how cool would that be to, you know, make a pot and throw everything in and impress all your friends. So I really want to try out some recipes. I was hoping to try them out before I did this review, but I just knew that I probably wouldn't get to it anytime soon, and I wanted to talk about this book while I'm still incredibly excited about it. This is one that I'd really like to buy. It's just so adorable and gets you so excited about cooking and just thinking about how delicious food is. I would highly recommend this to anyone who considers themselves a foodie or really enjoys cooking or wants some inspiration to maybe try out some new recipes or just get excited about being in the kitchen. This was great. I loved it, loved it, loved it. Honestly, it was one of the best reads of the month, and I just want to reread it. It's that good. So that's about everything. I'm so excited that I actually did enjoy both of the graphic novels that I read this month. One a little bit more than the other, but I definitely want to keep reading. Thank you so much. In a previous video when everyone gave me all sorts of suggestions for what to try next to graphic novels, I heard about everything from blankets to saga to lock and key, and I can't wait to try them out in the next couple months. And that's about it. I'll let you go. Hope everyone's having a good day. Talk to you later. Okay, bye.